I'm trying to get ready for this dang on segment to tape, and this is craziness. I mean, I don't want to tape the segment without the H being up, but nothing I'm doing is working for the H to actually stay up. Is that right?
Uh-huh. No.
I mean, let me put some more crazy music. This is just nuts. This H has fallen down about 16 times already this morning.
It's because you got a great message and the enemy wants to distract you.
Probably. And ain't no probably to it. It has to be it. Because why wouldn't this H stay up there? And this is why we probably need 2 cameras rolling, because we can have one camera rolling on everything that's happening, one camera actually rolling for the footage. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that's where we come in needing 2 cameras, because you can need one that don't stop and you need one that does.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I mean, I can't really shoot this footage without this thing on H being up. It's my backdrop. I mean, really. Come on. Yeah, it's probably going to fall. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We can just keep rolling, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so we're here at DAP, and something crazy happened yesterday. I realized that robots, or bots, I guess is what we'll call them for now, because we don't really know what they're called yet, are talking to our children on the internet, and as I know so far, definitely on Kik, K-I-K. Dan, you know, you were there last night after I realized that a bot had contacted my child and started out by saying, "Are you there?" Just contacted my child. I have the cell phone, and I need to figure out whether or not I can still see that message. I really don't know what's going on, but I think that if you know your child is talking to bots on the internet, know that that's a danger. And if you don't know your child is talking to robots, know that they are, a lot of them, and are not thinking twice about it. So I don't want to downplay it, Dan, but I just wonder what your comments are on it right now. I just want to get rolling.
I think innocent enough if they're talking to this cartoon character, or, you know, even someone that portrays as their favorite celebrity. I think that it starts off, you know, it could be totally innocent, but there are predators out there that are after our children, and they could use this vice to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, literally, I sat there and cried because I said, you know, I thought about people like Natalie Holloway's mom, and what is the other guy whose son was abducted like way back in the 70s?
Oh, Adam Welsh. He did the America's Most Wanted, and yeah, he formed a he had a movement behind that from when his son was kidnapped and then found dead. Yeah.
Right. So
America's Most Wanted.
That level of energy goes behind individuals who have actually lost a child.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, based on something that you had no idea about. And I think that's what we were talking about earlier. We were saying, okay, we know about song lyrics. Oh, don't let your kids listen to that. Don't let your kids watch that on television. Don't let your kids go outside after dark. You, as a parent, you're doing everything you possibly can do to support your child, protect your child, but what about when it's something you have no knowledge of because it's not from your generation?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's next to impossible to keep your kids off of their electronics, because they even use it in school. You know, it's next to impossible to do that. However, you just have to make sure you watch them, and watch them a little closer, because something like that, you know, like we said before, is innocent. But what if it's a predator on the other end, gaining your child's trust, and, you know, eventually getting information, pertinent information out of your child, and then what? One day he may show up to your house, he or she, because they're not just men, and it's not just your little boy or your little girls, it's your little boys too that are in trouble. You know, and once this person gains their trust, they show up to the house, open the door, it's a wrap, and then you may not ever see them again.
Mm-hmm. It was a notion, a kind of a notion that I had. Anybody who knows me know that I have a gift of being able to see. And I could see where desperate women could be involved in something of this nature. People who
don't get attention, maybe.
Right. But even with the women predators, for example, from what I understand, it's a lot of money in that. And the way that it's being done is that the woman herself wouldn't be the one doing it. She'd be the one referring the child. Maybe I'm talking about an older teenager who wants to be a model or something like that. She'd be the one referring her. So whatever happened after the referral would be up to the end user, but she would still be paid for that person,
right?
Or for that child or whatever. I don't know, but there are predators all over the place. And anytime, this is what happened. So I'm checking my child's phone. Basically, my child is actually on her phone. And I said, "What are you doing?" I took the phone out of her hand. There was a cartoon character on there who had just said, I think it was, "Are you there?" And to which my child replied, "Yes." And started talking about something about a mother being dead or something like that. I still have to do my research, but I was so disturbed at the fact that there are children out there that are talking to robots about stuff that we don't even have any idea about. And even if you know your child is talking to a robot, let's just say a dog. Like I was just talking to Vivian, she said something about the kids were talking to an automated dog or something. Okay, but what is that dog saying? So if you know that your child is communicating with a bot on the internet,
a being other than yourself or friends and family that they actually know, right?
What are they saying? Don't be misled by the fact that it's an animated character, because they're reaching out to our children. Children are not reaching out to them; they're reaching out to our children. So if you can be scammed, how much more can your child be scammed? So yeah, we're going to start a Facebook page that's going to be parents coming together to talk about what is going on with our children. This is going to be a private group where we as parents can sit down and understand that it's not something we're doing wrong. There are a lot of good parents out there. I know them. Listen, I'm going down a checklist. I homeschooled my kids for 6 years, all of this type of stuff. And it's even with me. And
couldn't get any more hands-on than you were.
I just couldn't. But I didn't see this coming because I didn't know to look for it, because it's beyond my generation. I had talked to my children about the guy in the white van riding the street.
Right. You know, offering them candy or come look at my puppy. Yeah.
They're not going to respond to that.
Right. Because they don't do it like that anymore.
They don't do it. Like
they're more advanced.
They're more advanced. And the parents are even being tricked. So I'm going to end this segment by saying, check your child's kick.
And any social media
site. But I know for certain that there are bots. They come across as automated characters that are talking to your children and seem to know what time they're home. And it's an instant response. So maybe
in real time.
Maybe you at work. Maybe your kid is lonely. Maybe your kid is bored. Actually, you know what? Let's leave lonely out. Your kid is bored. And so guess what? They know that at 4 o'clock every day, or if they get on here, this computer system is going to be like this. Hey,
very attentive.
How are you?
Very attentive.
Right. How long before the predators begin to use this tool, if they haven't already started using the tool, to find out what time your kid is home, what time you get home, what time you go to sleep, and next thing you know, your kid is gone and classified as a runaway. Runaways come back. We were talking about that earlier. The kid run away, they usually turn up. They're not in an abuse situation or whatever, but you can't find your kid at all. Your kid has been abducted, and probably even a bot or something like that is the perpetrator. So if your kid is talking to robots on the internet, there's danger.
Or anybody that they don't know.
Danger. Okay? The other thing about Kick that I found out, everybody's under an assumed name. Even though even your kids' friends, they've been taught about internet safety. So they under there as whatever. But here's the problem. You don't know who they are.
Right.
So you know your kids' friends. But you don't know what their assumed names are, because they're all under assumed names because you taught them not to give out their name on the internet.
Right.
But the problem is you don't know who now. We have to stick together. Check your kids' social media. We'll be in touch.